Okay everyone, today I want to share to all of you about my opinion about the tiny house design from AI generated video, and with the title Downsizing to an Affordable Tiny House with a color of tiny house. It's about the green vintage, and I hope you will get a lot of benefit and inspiration and insight also from this video with my opinion. Okay, and let's watch. Okay, I'm very impressed with this design of this green vintage tiny home because of this uniqueness with envelopes from the bottom until the top, especially on the roof shape. I mean, it's look like aesthetic one of this tiny home with the color combination with the green vintage soft and the color of the roof itself. And the next design, I think it's so simple. I think it's so simple and extraordinary, but it get a lot of it get a lot of room because of the length of this tiny home. It's very unconventional. So I like this one about the potential of this room coverage. And then this design it's very impressive because of the soft color. It just put the little bit of the green color on the window and the near of the window itself, and some of the dark green. And this just example for interior but not correlate with the previous design, but this is just only interior for another tiny home design. I like about the color tone with the soft green vintage with the furniture arrangement itself, and I like about the artistic indoor area. And this is about the next design is curvy shape of this tiny home with aesthetic. I mean, it's small but aesthetic with a combination of geometry of this tiny home itself. On the left side that we can see from here with a curvy side of the wall on the left side, I mean. And then for the next design, it's very so complicated about the door placement and the window. I mean, it get more than one window and more than one entrance, I mean. Or maybe it's about the needs of the user, I mean. Then for this design, I was very impressed about the roof arrangement with the extraordinary shape, but it still can make me impressed because of the unique color combination. And this is the tiny home on wheels that of course it could be moved from the another place to the other place itself. Then I like this design. This is about the design from the AI generated also, but I mean we can just improve more for the roof, so it could make the grid. And I like this almost modern. I like this modern vibes of this tiny home, but it still get a traditional vibes of this tiny home, but it's so clean and artistic with a roof combination and door ventilation combination on the top. And this design, I like this design about the combination about the double inclination of the roof with the extension of the roof on the front. And anyway, it has a front entrance, it has a side entrance with the main entrance of this tiny home. And we can move for the design. Okay, this is about the dark green color. This is about the semi dark green color, I mean, with a lighting combination, and I like it. And this is about the skylight. It has skylight design, and this is another design from the previous design with simple openings, but I like it because of the simple opening with the combination of the tiny home envelopes itself. So it could make a very cool and could make it simplify. And This is, in my opinion, this is about the mid-century tiny home design with a green color, with a semi-dark green color, and it also has artificial light with artistic lighting that we can see from the outside, as we can see. And I mean, it's so semi-industrial design. This is a semi-industrial design of this tiny home, and I just get impressed also with the corner window, as we can see from the outside now. Then it has a two entrance also, and this is about the uh, green vintage of the tiny home with the entrance on the above of the wheels of the tiny home itself, and it has several um, top window and several window, and we can see about the outside. We can see about the outside area of this tiny home. It's not only about the indoor area, but it serves about semi-outdoor area for the user, so it could be a relaxed place. And we can see from this design also, it has relaxation place on the outside of this tiny home, and I'm very impressed with this design because the color is similar with the nature, so it could be blend with the nature, and we can feel about the harmony color of the tiny home and the environmental vibes. So I mean, in my opinion, it was a great and it was incredible tiny home with the color selection, with the perfect color selection, just like this. And we can see about this design, it's very simple with a unique roof arrangement, as we can see from the outside, and it has a few terrace on the outside with the perimeter of tiny house itself. And this is about this very small, and this is about a very small tiny home, as we can see, because of the size. As we can see, it's just around uh, 5 feet and 2 feet approximately. It's just my opinion, and this is almost industrial green design. This is industrial dark green design of this tiny home. I mean, because it has semi-contrast color with the environment, which is the environment has a soft color of the green, and the AI generated this tiny home design with a dark green, and it's look so so masculine. And I mean, it's look so masculine with the combination of the artificial light from the indoor space or interior on this tiny home. I mean, and I impressed with the industrial arrangement of this tiny home, which is it use rustic exterior and rustic cladding panel on the outside, so it get various vibes of this tiny house, and it not just only monotonic. And I like this color combination between the dark green and the white color. Just a few white color on the door and the window on the side of the door and top of the door, just like this. I just like this combination because it looked like a semi-modern, and it's interesting also. This tiny house is interesting also because of a lot of opening, with a large opening on the entrance and some opening on the loft bed area, maybe because I mean, it get loft bed area inside because of the position of the window on the top. And now I mean, it's this is this tiny house is maximize the wide area of the length of this tiny home to be an entrance and terrace outdoor area. And this one, it's I mean, it's so semi-private tiny home because it's lack of the opening and the window. It just few. It a lot of window opening, but it's just view of the area of every single window. I name it about the semi-private tiny home, and this one is very impressful because of the arrangement of the entrance. I get idea of the arrangement of the entrance just like this, because the entrance it seems unusual of the tiny homes generally, but I think it's great design of this entrance. And now this is about the very small tiny home, but it get aesthetically roof, and I like this roof also. I like this inclination. I like that inclination of the roof. It make me impressful with the iconic inclination of the roof itself with the skylight. Okay, and this is very impressful about the entrance following the shape of the roof and the envelopes on the entrance. Okay, thanks for watching, and I hope you will get a lot of benefit and insight from this video, and just wait for my next video. Thank you.